Whether you can afford them or not, most likely you can't, but I'm sure you have wondered at least once, what are the most expensive things in the world? It might sound a bit materialistic, but where would you like to spend it if you had all the money? A diamond-studded watch or a private plane? Trust me, you can go beyond. Money works in ways we can't expect or understand. Especially when it comes to high-value stuff, you'll be stunned by the price tags attached to some of them. Can you believe one UAE businessman paid a staggering $14.2 million on a license plate featuring just a single digit, the number 1? Join me as we explore further and hunt down the most expensive things in the world. Kicking off our list at number 12 is the Neiman Marcus limited edition fighter motorcycle, with its unbelievable auction price of $11 million. That's right, this bike sold for $11 million. I can imagine you're wondering how any motorcycle could be worth that kind of money. Well, this is no run-of-the-mill bike. The fighter was designed specifically by the luxury department store Neiman Marcus as part of their High Gear series. But make no mistake, this is a high-performance vehicle through and through. The fighter is powered by a muscular 120 cubic inch 45-degree air-cooled V-twin engine that can blast this motorcycle to 300 kilometers per h in a matter of seconds. Its visually striking exterior features components made from exclusive materials like titanium, aluminum, and carbon fiber. This gives the fighter a distinctive and formidable look you won't find anywhere else. When it originally went up for auction, the opening bid for the fighter was $110,000. Certainly not chump change, but a fraction of where it ended up. Thanks to intense interest from collectors, the bidding skyrocketed up to an unbelievable final price of $11 million. That makes this one-of-a-kind motorcycle the undisputed world champion as the most expensive ever sold at auction. Only 45 were produced, further elevating its exclusivity. It's no wonder the wealthy elite opened their wallets to own this ultra-rare Neiman Marcus ex-champion legend. Coming in at number 11 is the glitzy Falcon Supernova iPhone 6 Pink Diamond Edition. With an unthinkable price tag of $48.5 million, it holds the Guinness World Record as the most expensive cell phone ever made. Now, Apple does manufacture the base iPhone 6 smartphone, but the real magic happens thanks to the Falcon luxury design house, which gives the phone a glittering bespoke makeover from head to toe. The Falcon Supernova iPhone is plated in 24-karat gold and platinum for the ultimate in opulence. And as the name implies, it features an extremely rare pink emerald-cut diamond embedded in the rear panel. This wasn't some tiny accent stone either. The massive diamond itself has an estimated value of $14.5 million. In total, only 2 of these diamond-studded iPhones were produced, making them a coveted status symbol among the billionaire set. One was purchased by Russian businessman Gardis Alampiev as a gift for his wife. But the best-known buyer was Nita Ambani, wife of Mukesh Ambani, the richest man in India. The Ambani's insane wealth includes Antilia, the billion-dollar mansion we'll get to shortly, so clearly this diamond iPhone was right at home in their portfolio. Moving up to number 10, we reach the 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO, which made history when it smashed auction records by selling for an astonishing $70 million in 2018. That's the highest price ever paid for a car at auction, and a massive jump from its original 1963 MSRP of approximately $18,000. Of course, Ferrari is known for producing high-end sports cars, but the 250 GTO is in a league of its own. It's powered by the iconic Ferrari Colombo Tipo 168-62 V12 engine specially designed for racing, and with only 39 ever built, it's one of the rarest Ferrari models in existence. The 250 GTO captured the World Championship title for 3 consecutive years in the early 1960s, cementing its status as a motorsports icon. For these reasons and more, it is considered by many collectors and experts to be the single greatest sports car ever created. Every 250 GTO was personally approved for sale by the legendary Enzo Ferrari and his exclusive American distributor, Luigi Chinetti Sr. That elite provenance only elevates its prestige today. So when the 250 GTO crossed the auction block in 2018, demand reached a fever pitch. The astronomical $70 million hammer price reflects the extreme rarity and historic significance of this pinnacle Ferrari. Coming in at number 9 is the Boeing Business Jet, with each aircraft costing buyers a whopping $300 million. That princely sum makes it the world's most expensive private passenger plane by a wide margin. As the name suggests, the BBJ comprises customized business jets for ultra-wealthy individuals and heads of state. The very first BBJ, based on the Boeing 737-700, entered service in 1998 after successful maiden voyage a year prior. These elite jets provide over 200 square meters of floor space for the ultimate in in-flight comfort. The spacious interior can be outfitted with a range of lavish configurations, featuring options like master bedrooms, spa-like bathrooms with showers, multiple dining areas, private lounges, gyms, offices, and more. With room for anywhere from 20 to 50 passengers, the BBJ can fly continuously for over 20 hours before refueling. This enables non-stop flights connecting continents across the globe. To date, Boeing has delivered over 250 BBJs to an elite client list that includes governments, royalty, billionaires, and celebrities. Prominent owners include the Sultan of Brunei, the presidents of Mexico and Turkey, Bill Gates, Donald Trump, and even Air Force One. It doesn't get more exclusive than joining the BBJ club. Number 8 takes us to the picturesque French Riviera, home of the exquisite Villa Leopolda. This sprawling estate changed hands in 2008 for a whopping $506 million, making it one of the most expensive residential properties on the planet. Such a sky-high price can be attributed in large part to its previous owners and rich architectural provenance. Set on nearly 20 acres in Villefranche-sur-Mer, Villa Leopolda commands remarkable panoramic views of the Mediterranean Sea. This estate was originally built in 1902 by King Leopold II of Belgium, giving it a regal pedigree from the very start. It has been owned by an elite roster of billionaires and celebrities over the ensuing century, including Gianni and Morella Agnelli, and Brazilian philanthropist Lily Safra. The current villa was constructed in the 1920s and 30s under American architect Ogden Codman Jr. Over the years, it featured in famous films like Hitchcock's To Catch a Thief. For its sprawling size, illustrious past residents, architectural legacy, and unrivaled seaside location, Villa Leopolda has cemented its name among the world's most coveted properties. Coming in at number 7 is one of the most recognizable jets on Earth, Air Force One. As the call sign for the aircraft carrying the President of the United States, Air Force One represents the absolute pinnacle of private air travel. The highly modified Boeing 747-200B that currently serves as Air Force One cost around $660 million to develop and manufacture. This 4-engine wide-body jet is equipped with an array of specialized security and communications features to enable it to function as a mobile command station while transporting the President. The 4,000 square meter interior can accommodate up to 100 passengers and 26 crew members. It also contains a conference room, presidential suite, medical operating room, galleys, and more. Advanced avionics and aerial refueling capability permit Air Force One to travel indefinitely without landing. It can cruise at speeds over 650 miles per hour at an altitude of 45,000 feet while maintaining constant secure contact with ground operations. With its unique capabilities, immense size, and lavish accommodations, Air Force One stands alone when it comes to price and prestige. The #6 most expensive item is truly a military marvel. The B-2 Spirit stealth bomber costs a staggering $737 million per aircraft. Add in research, development, and testing costs across the program as a whole, and the total exceeds $2 billion. For that astronomical price, the US Air Force gets an unrivaled strategic bomber with unmatched stealth capabilities, thanks to its distinctive flying wing shape. Beyond its radar-evading advantages, the B-2 Spirit can penetrate dense anti-aircraft defenses and deploy massive conventional and thermonuclear payloads undetected. This versatile craft saw combat for the first time during Operation Allied Force in 1999, when it flew missions for 33 hours straight from Missouri to Yugoslavia and back while dropping ordnance with precision. Only 21 B-2 Spirits were built, with one being destroyed in a crash and the rest still in active service today. At $2.2 billion apiece including development costs, the B-2 represents a major investment, but one that provides the US military an invaluable first strike edge unlike any other aircraft in the world. The honor of fifth most expensive goes to Antilia, the over-the-top modern palace built in Mumbai for billionaire Mukesh Ambani, the richest man in India. Valued at an estimated $2 billion, it is the world's most expensive private residential property ever constructed. This unique 27-story tower is located in the exclusive Kumbala Hill neighborhood, towering above the surrounding skyscrapers at an impressive height of 173 meters. Designed by Chicago-based architects Perkins and Will, the 400,000 square foot structure resembles a vertically stacked series of luxury mansions. Its sheer verticality allows city views on all sides from the higher levels. Antilia was designed to withstand up to magnitude 8 earthquakes, with advanced systems for multifaceted security. Of the 27 floors, only the top 6 actually contain living space for the Ambani family. They include amenities like a 50-seat home theater, spa and salon, ice room infused with man-made snow flurries, temple and multiple swimming pools. The opulent interiors showcase materials like crystal, marble, wood, stone and steel in a seamless blend of Indian and Western sensibilities. 3 helipads crown the tower, while underground parking provides capacity for up to 168 cars. Antilia's stray from traditional high-rise architecture reflects the ambition and personal priorities of Mukesh Ambani. Though initially estimated at $2 billion, today Antilia's value likely stands around $1 billion due to fluctuations in Mumbai's property market. Nonetheless, it remains a structural representation of Ambani's position as India's wealthiest individual. Number 4 takes us to the neon heart of Las Vegas, where the Sphere at the Venetian dominates the Strip's skyline. As a feat of engineering and design, this futuristic domed theater cost an astronomical $2.3 billion to build. That's enough to make it the 5th most expensive man-made creation in the world. The Sphere represents a unique collaboration between Madison Square Garden Company and Las Vegas Sands to develop the most technologically advanced performance venue ever conceived. Inside, the Sphere leverages next-generation audiovisual capabilities like beamforming, holograms, robotics, and immersive projections to transport audiences into other worlds. The venue accommodates up to 20,000 guests across multiple seating tiers oriented around a central stage. Its spherical shape is structurally ambitious, built from 18,500 tons of steel stabilized on concrete foundations sunk 65 feet into the ground. The curved exterior facade is wrapped in 8,800 glass panels and illuminated by 15,000 programmable LED lights. Since opening in 2021, the Sphere has hosted star-studded residencies by U2, Katy Perry, Luke Bryan, and Carrie Underwood. It promises to reshape the future of live entertainment thanks to its integration of cutting-edge technologies in service of imagination and creativity. Next up at number 3 is the History Supreme, a custom mega yacht so opulent it cost a mind-blowing $4.2 billion to construct. That princely sum makes it the world's most expensive boat by a wide margin. This over-the-top vessel was designed by renowned British luxury designer Stuart Hughes. He took on an unnamed Malaysian businessman's challenge to create a yacht that was literally built from solid gold and platinum. The result after 3 years was the History Supreme. As you may have guessed from the name, absolutely no expense was spared when sourcing materials for this floating palace. The entire boat is plated in 100,000 kilograms of solid gold, while the base is wrapped in platinum. Even functional details like the anchor and navigation components are solid gold. Exquisite accents like wall art, statues, and dishes on board are made from precious elements including meteorite fragments and genuine dinosaur bone fossils. With such an astronomical level of bling, it's unlikely this gold-plated indulgence will actually spend much time at sea. Instead, it serves as a showpiece representing what's possible when you have endless money to spend. The sheer extravagance of the History Supreme cements its place as the most expensive personal watercraft ever conceived. In the number 2 spot is Brazil's Itaipu Dam, which required $19.6 billion of joint investment from Brazil and Paraguay to complete construction between 1975 and 1984. This massive hydroelectric dam is set on the Paraná River, bordering the two South American nations. At 7.7 kilometers long and 196 meters tall, Itaipu is one of the largest dams in the world. It operates 20 turbine generators, each capable of producing 700 megawatts of renewable power. The Itaipu project was undertaken as a joint initiative between Brazil and Paraguay to meet their escalating energy demands through clean, renewable hydropower. Together, they shared the multi-billion-dollar construction costs, which exceeded $20 billion in present-day money. That astronomical investment has paid dividends by giving Itaipu an installed capacity of 14,000 megawatts, making it the world's second-largest hydroelectric facility. It supplies 17% of Brazil's electricity needs and 75% of Paraguay's. And now, revealing the most expensive object ever created, the International Space Station. The ISS has cost in excess of $150 billion over the entire program lifespan so far. That staggering sum makes it the costliest creation in human history. This high-tech orbital research laboratory represents an unprecedented achievement in science and engineering, and a new era of global collaboration in space exploration. The vision for an ISS dates back to the early 1980s, originally intended as a US-Soviet joint venture. With the Cold War's end, it evolved into a multinational project bringing together 5 leading space agencies: NASA, Roscosmos, JAXA, ESA, and CSA. The first components were launched into orbit in 1998, but it required over 30 rocket launches and 160 spacewalks to fully assemble this £1 million colossus over the subsequent decade. The completed International Space Station spans an area larger than a football field, orbiting 250 miles above Earth while traveling at 17,500 miles per hour. This permits it to circle the globe every 90 minutes. The station can accommodate crews of up to 6 astronauts continuously, enabling long-term microgravity research not possible anywhere else. Facilities on board support space science across biology, physics, materials, and more. At $150 billion and counting, the ISS stands as humanity's most ambitious and expensive engineering project to date. But that astronomical investment has opened new frontiers in space exploration, fostered global cooperation, and provided countless scientific and technological breakthroughs. It represents an unprecedented achievement made possible when nations work together to push the boundaries of possibility. The International Space Station promises to keep delivering indispensable knowledge and benefits to humankind across the globe for years to come.